In this video, I will be creating a simple 3D model. Although 3D primitives like box, cylinder, sphere, etc. are available, a 3D model is typically created from a 2D sketch by operations like extrusion. Now, I will start by creating a 2D sketch. The purpose of this exercise is to familiarize you with the tools available under the labels Create and Modify in the Design Workspace. To create a sketch, click on Create Sketch. Select a plane. I would first make a four-sided polygon. So I choose the line tool and I start from the origin. Click on the origin, drag and click again to make a line. In the same way, make 3 more lines and make sure you make a closed sketch. And don't worry about the dimensions of the lines as of now. A closed sketch is important as the extrude tool requires a closed sketch. Notice that the sketch is now blue in color. This is because it is not fully constrained. In order to make this fully constrained, we apply certain constraints, and in this process we convert this into a rectangle. First, to make this line horizontal, I apply the horizontal constraint. Click on this and select horizontal constraint. In a rectangle, the opposite sides are parallel and equal. So I apply these constraints to the opposite sides. Also, we note that two adjacent sides of a rectangle are perpendicular to each other. So apply the perpendicular constraint to the adjacent sides. After applying these constraints, now we have obtained a rectangle. But if you see, two sides of the rectangle are black, that is, they are constrained. This is because they are fixed, that is, they are coincident with the origin. They cannot be moved. Whereas the other two lines are still blue because the dimensions of the rectangle are still not yet fixed. So in order to make this completely constrained, we have to fix the dimensions of the rectangle. So I do this using the sketch dimension tool. I make the length as 100 mm and now I fix the width as 50 mm. Now all sides of the rectangle are black, which means it's fully constrained. Let me now draw a circle, so I choose the circle tool. I would like to locate the center of the circle in line with the midpoint of this line. The presence of the triangle indicates the midpoint of the line. So I move the cursor in line with this and I fix this point as the center. So I click and drag at this point. I make a circle of dimension 60 mm. So the diameter is fixed as 60 mm. But still the circle is blue in color. It is not fully constrained. This is because the circle can move around as shown. In order to fix the location of the center point, we need to mention the horizontal and the vertical distance at which the center has to be fixed. So to do that, I choose the sketch dimension tool again. I click on this. I fix the vertical distance as 10 mm and the horizontal distance as 50 mm. Now the circle and the rectangle are fully black, which means the sketch is fully constrained. But before proceeding to the extrusion, it is a very good practice to remove the unwanted portions. So using the trim tool available here, you can remove the unwanted portions. Here, I don't want this line, so I just click on this. There is a warning. As of now, we just ignore this warning. Now I want to draw a construction line, so I choose the line tool. I draw a line of a random dimension And in the sketch palette on the right, you have this construction icon. So first choose this line that you want to make the construction line, and then click on this. So it has been converted to a construction line. Now I want to make the construction line tangent to this circle. So I apply the tangent constraint. Now using the mirror tool, I create a mirror image of this circle. The mirror pane appears. Here you have to select the object. I select the circle. Then the mirror line, that is the reference line. I select this construction line, and now I click on OK. Construction line is created for guidance purpose. It is not a part of the final sketch. So the mirroring has been done. Before finishing the sketch, I would now remove the extra portions. So I just remove these two parts, and again there is a warning, we ignore it. Now if you see all the parts, two circles and the rectangle are fully black, which means it's fully constrained. Now I finish the sketch. The sketch is done. Now we have to do the extrusion operation in order to convert this into a 3D model. I will explain that part in the next video. See you there.